this video of a mobile home makeover, we finish removing the bathroom vanity and we start to paint the floors with Kills to get rid of some of the pet urine odor and staining. The older sidewalks in town have, this is kind of sweet, my kind of church. It's the Bustin' Loose Cowboy Church. Trying to get a sense of what grows near streams naturally here. Ferns. This area is more famous for its huckleberries, so I don't know, maybe just blackberries aren't really around. Also getting a sense that the shutters on our house don't really fit in with the local vernacular. But here's one that's proving me wrong. It's maybe when they're done like barn door shutters or something. This is the biggest park in town. Dogs aren't allowed in the park, but they do have horseshoe pits. Also, I've never seen a park with so many electrical boxes. I got a feeling that somebody's cousin was an electrician when they were putting out proposals for the park. Look at this, bowling. Maybe that's a COVID sign. Sorry, I don't want to sound snarky, but I'm not sure this is the most efficient way of watering a tree. Here we got the little triangle of color, the star, kind of oddly placed, and no shutters. Another little triangle of color, and this one has shutters, but I think we can all agree that those shutters are a little bit awkward. Triangle of color. What trailer in my yard? The triangle of color, sort of. And also the triangle of color, sort of. As well as the triangle of color, sort of. I moved the hose out front for a minute so I could fill up these tree gators. I gotta remember to screw on the warm hose less tightly because it contracts when the cold water goes through and becomes real hard to get off. Here are the wasp nests I just washed out. You know, house ownership really has a way of questioning your greenness. You know, it's really time to put your money where your mouth is. There was a bit of flashing down the center seam of the mobile home here, and at the recommendation of the hardware store, we're taking it out and gonna patch over it with just a patching compound, and then I need to bang all these nails in so that they're properly low enough in order to not mess up the flooring in the future. Rather than wasting my time with finding the wrong or using the wrong tool, I just decided to go out to the hardware store and get the right tool. I hope this is the right tool. It was $7 online, also $7 at the local hardware store. I might not be being super green, but I think that the trim in here that I'm removing might make a pretty good paint stirrer. So after I pull up the baseboard in here, which is I think just more of this batting, which turns out is wood, there's this tiny strip of vinyl left behind. And it's like, do I pull it out? Do I not pull it out? One of the critical questions I ask myself, or one of the questions I ask myself when I'm doing this kind of work is, if not me, who? And if not now, when? And if I can't come up with a good answer for those questions, and it seems like it falls within my area of responsibility, I just go ahead and do it. A goal during this process is to get the vacuum to slide along nicely without hanging up on anything. Then we got a chance of putting the floor in without running into any bumps. I have the vacuum turned off for sound, but here I ran into something, so I'm going to have to get down here and pull it out. Another viewer, we'll call him Dr. Martini, reminded me of the proper technique of pulling out a staple with the pliers, which is to roll it. And this appears to not be a staple, but some other kind of wire, in which case we're going to... Kim has taken over standing duty, so I'm back on the vanity project. So I'm going to give the oscillating multi-tool another try with this Bosch heavy-duty metal and more. I didn't know how to do this, so here's a quick demo if you don't either. Flip that forward, loosen the screw here, which might require a little bit of assistance from the tool. Pull that out, drop the other one on. Flip that back, and it should be good to go. Well, this blade seemed to do the trick as far as getting through metal. Not 1,000,000% sure what needs to happen next, but it is lifting up. So I'm guessing I just need to lift it up and pull it out. Grab it, give it a shot. Oh, oh. We got that guy a little bit. Oh! And that back is falling. Well, this is kind of a major moment. Yikes! This bad boy is not super sturdy. Of course, now that we're in the business of gut it, the question is, do we take out this cabinet? I'm going to say no, even though it makes the whole bathroom a little smaller feeling, but it is excellent storage. In the end, there was this and this. Amazingly, putty they use is still pliable after 45 years. Big moment, mixing up a big can of kills. I'm about to pull the seal. There it is, it's like opening some milk. And immediately the mess began. Uh-oh. The issue.
Oh shit! And I put it right in the.
I'll be able to open them in the. Somebody already went for a walk on the nice white floor. Whoops. Sweet if we could close them.
Yeah. I forgot about that one.
Progress is being made. Some sticky shit. Booyah. 1, 2, 3 rooms done. And it looks like I'm going to need to hand do a bunch of little nail holes, but I decided to evacuate from the stink, so time to spend a night at the in-laws.
We need somewhere to go.
Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow for another coat of kills and maybe a toilet removal. Remember to like and subscribe.